What's up guys, Medieval here, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to beat Chapter 17 in Tower Defense. It's not easy. A lot of people have requested this and I said I would get around to it. So here it is. This is my guide on how to beat this chapter. Hold on, let me drop that music down. So, disclaimer. To start off this video, I want to say that my account is juiced up. I'm level 36 in guard. I have over 230 G power. It's going to look a little easier for me than it might for you. I know a lot of people are trying to do this around guard boost 29 to 33, which you can still do. It's going to be a little harder, obviously, because of accuracy requirements that we don't know what are. We have no gauge to know how much accuracy you need or what's recommended. A big thing, you definitely want to have enough. You can see here that I have 20k accuracy on my Sabrina. A lot of that is going to come from the ring. Make sure you level your accessories on units that are critical for damage, like Sabrina, like Grogan, like Cassandra. Those are going to be your highest DPS units most of the time, so making sure you give them as much accuracy as possible just increases your chances of doing better in these chapters. So again, I just wanted to get that disclaimer out of the way. My account will look like it does better, but the most important thing that we're after here is 1 star. We only care about 1 star to progress through and get the chapter done. So what I'll do is I'm going to go over placements, I'm going to go over the team you want and the cards that you want to aim for. This is going to be the same team throughout the whole thing, the same primary cards throughout the whole thing. Obviously placements will be different because the maps change, that's a given, but we'll go over them as we progress through these. I'm going to section these videos off into stages of four, so we'll do 1 through 4 here. Next will be 5 through 8 or 9, whatever it is, and then we'll continue with 3 episodes total, and those will come out probably tomorrow and the next day. So, but starting off, let's just jump in. Let's get involved in here with the placements and the support skills that we want, as well as the cards in the unit. So the team is pretty straightforward. A lot of you are going to probably have the same thing. Maybe the Rigel might be a little bit of a surprise pick for you. Rigel is going to be very useful if you are lacking boss damage. I don't think you will, because of Melissa, the Amplify is just way too strong. However, if you do lack boss damage, Rigel's great. He can actually remove the tenacity buff, which will give you maximum crowd control on the boss. And then, of course, we've got primary staple units. The rest of these are pretty much staple. Celestia, not, but again, you need a little bit of extra accuracy. She's going to give it to you. Support skill. Meteor Impact is by far and away the best. It's not the strongest hitting. The strongest hitting is Feast of Blood. But this isn't a great skill for the simple fact that there's no crowd control involved. It's just damage, and that's really it. Gravity Field looks good on paper, but we don't need it because we're going to go for cards that do the exact same thing. Blessing of War is just way too small of a radius to be impactful. And Glacial Rain is good. It's a lot of damage. It's 700% over 4 attacks, which is 2800, and it freezes for 4 seconds, but there's no Frostburn application, whereas Meteor Impact is going to deal 100% more damage on the multiplier, an extra 0.5 seconds on the stun, and it's actually going to apply a 5-second burn. So this is by far and away the best support option for you in these runs. You're going to want to pick this up and use it pretty much in a pinch. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's go over the placements and we'll talk about the cards that we want going into it. You want your Melissa near the portal at all times. She can hit the enemies coming out from this tile, so leave her where she is. Sabrina's exactly where she needs to be. I want to move Rigel away. I want my more important buffers to be first in line, and I want crowd control on my corners. So I'll put Grog in here. I will put Alicia here, and I'll put Cassandra there. And this is a pretty good setup. Starting up the cards that I'm chasing after, the three primary cards: Surface Blast, Frozen Arrow, and Web Mines. Those are going to be your primaries. The last two are flex pick. Pick up a Heart Bomb. If you want Crystal Spear, you can certainly take it. It's not going to be great, but it's decent. If you want, you could take Hiss Never Fails, which I'll take here. But the cards you want to try to avoid: Flaming Boomerang, Blue Lightning, Hellfire, not great. Try to avoid them at all costs. Most importantly, I want to try to get Frozen Arrow max to level 5. If I can get Frozen Arrow and Surface Blast to 5, that'll be great. No Web Mines here. Even if you can get 2 out of 3 of the cards, you should be fine. If you miss and you only get 1 card, just restart. Restart. You want those cards specifically. They do the most for you. Surface Blast is going to defense break and slow enemies. Frozen Arrow obviously will freeze and apply that frostbite. And Web Mine roots them in place, which is really synergistic with that Surface Blast. It's very, very good. I'm going to move Rigel over. You can see that the tenacity buff is gone, and the boss is just dead. That's going to happen without Rigel. You don't need him, but if for whatever reason your count is not doing enough damage, and you want a little bit of extra debuff time, put him on the team, remove that tenacity buff, and then move him far away. Get your closer units to micro swap to tiles to get maximum DPS out. Anyway, let's jump into stage 2. Melissa's exactly where we want her to be. I want Sabrina to be down here. This looks pretty good so far. Let's do that. And we'll put Rigel in the back. Most of you guys that are on Chapter 17 are more than likely spending money, so I am expecting that you have Devilmon. Primary Devilmon targets here are Melissa. You want that instant amplify. That's going to be critical. After that, Grogan, Alicia, both amazing targets for A3. If you're going for A5 and above, your Cassandra and Sabrina both have amazing A5s with range up. That's going to help a lot with our damage. So we almost got unlucky there. Thankfully, like I said, we got 2 of the 3 primary cards we want. The rest were flex. It's still going to be fine. Webs just gives you a little bit more of a chance to survive crowd control and deal enough damage before enemies push into your crystal. And remember, we only want 1 star. We don't need a perfect run, you know, if we're just doing this for the first time. So play at your own pace, chase that 1-star, and you know, that's pretty much it. You can see here, this guy's going to die really quickly. No issues whatsoever with bosses now. Sometimes Rigel will actually miss. That does happen. Majority of the time he won't though. So even if he does, just let him cycle through his ability again, and he'll probably get that tenacity debuff. Now this map I know is one that people struggle with a lot. Enemies are fast. You can miss a lot. They have high evasion, whatever it is. All you need to do is follow my placements exactly and you'll be fine. Melissa by the portal. Sabrina on this right tile. I want Alicia top corner. Gragan's going to be defensive on the back. Cassandra is going to be there as well to crossfire. You can switch these two depending on what you need. You're more than likely going to need accuracy if you're doing this for the first time. So put Celestia on that top tile there. And let's get Rena a little bit closer as well. And this is what it's going to look like. This should get you through as long as you follow placements and get the right cards. Should have grabbed web mines there. Didn't see it. Grab it here. Again, if you can max Frozen Arrow, that's going to be pretty good. Frozen Arrow Surface Blacks are great for maxing. Level 2 webs is all you really need because this increases the web duration at level 2. Just getting more copies after that is only going to give you more mines, which is still good, but... And there you go, the boss is gone. On to stage 4. This one's going to be really straightforward. Again, Melissa in front of the portal. Let's get some crowd control in that top corner. I want Sabrina attacking and Cassandra here. She'll be able to crossfire because of that Awaken 5. And this is what our placements are going to look like. This is solid placement here. And you'll see why. Not the best cards. If this happens, just play with the best of the three. I'll grab Burning. Take Heart Bomb. We do have 2 out of the 3 that we need, so if we get unlucky with our last card, we should still be fine. Surface and Webs, again, those two synergize extremely well together. And there you have it. That's going to be 1 through 4. Again, I know my account is super juiced. I know I have a huge guard boost advantage and a power advantage. But believe me, all we're chasing is 1 star. And you're going to get that 1 star with this team exactly and those cards exactly. Remember, staple cards. At the very least, you want 2 out of 3. But if you can get 3 of 3, you should be fine. Frozen Arrow, Surface Blast, and Web Mine are your critical picks here. The rest are flex. Heart Bomb is great if you need a little bit more of an edge. Evasion Down helps you hit those accuracy checks. Thorn Whips is great as well. Root and Bleed. We don't really care too much about the Bleed. That Root is nice. It's almost like a second Web Mine. Hiss is also great. Again, that's going to be more slows, a little bit of Venom. Whirlwind is another slow, as well as Frostbite. So you're seeing sort of a recurring theme here. Just slowing enemies down and dealing a bunch of damage. Again, Surface Blast, Frozen Arrows, and Web Mines are your primaries. So if this video works for you, if the strategy works, if you're able to at least get 1 star on these stages, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video and you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content going forward, including the video on the next 4 chapters tomorrow, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in that next one. Take care.